Hi, Chef Joe with Healthy Kids Inc. and today we're going to be making a crusted flounder with fennel potato hash. So we've got a couple pans going, we've got a station to dredge our fish, and we also have our hash ingredients ready to go over here. We've got two pans heating up, one for the hash and one for the fish. We've got them both heating up around medium heat. A little bit of oil in the bottom. We're going to first dredge our fish fillets. There's a little bit of oil on them to help everything stick. All right, we have panko breadcrumbs, a little bit of dried thyme, and we have fresh basil and parsley. Of course, we've seasoned this with a little salt and pepper as well. Just mix all that together. We're going to go in with our fish. Just kind of pat it on. This is not going to be a complete coverage of the fish, but we're going to get as much on as we can. Okay. Can shake off any excess, and we'll repeat the process with the remaining two fillets. Okay, we're ready to begin sauteing these. Lay them in the pan gently. Do these first two, and we'll come back and do the third. Okay, so while that's working away, we have our pan ready for our hash. First, we're going to show you real quick how to chop up the fennel. So we'll cut to that and we'll be right back. All right, so to prepare our fennel, all you really need to do is chop the top part off, which is what I've already done in advance here. You can set that aside. I've cut just a hint off of the root end, just to get rid of any of the dirty bit there. And then the next step is I'm going to cut this in half. I'm actually going to set it on the flat base. Cut this down in half. Trim a little bit more off the ends there. Alright, so now we've got a little bit more manageable pieces to work with. I'm just going to run my knife through. That's one way to get slices. You can, of course, continue breaking it on down into smaller pieces like this. You can get strips out of it, or matchsticks. And you can dice that if you need to. But for this application, we're really just looking to get nice slices like this. And this will all get sauteed together. Alright, so to work with the fronds, all you need to do is take a bit like this and actually pull the fronds off until you get a nice little pile. And you can run your knife through it a few times to chop them up, and then they will be ready to go into whatever application you need them for. In this case, these are going to go into our hash. So we've got our nice little bit of fennel fronds. We've got our slices. Alright, so we're ready to go. Okay, so now that you know how to get your fennel into this state, you can go ahead, add the fennel and the onions. And our potatoes. I'm going to bring the heat up. A little bit of salt. Fresh cracked black pepper, a little bit of oil, and we have chopped up fennel fronds. Okay, we'll get that on the heat, let that start cooking away. Okay, as our fish starts to get nice and flaky, we'll go ahead and pull it out. All right, we're ready to pull our last piece of flounder out. Set it aside. Okay, at this point we've got some color on our hash. Our flounder is ready, so all that's left to do is to plate this up and we'll show you the finished product in just a couple of minutes.